everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Kay, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial just showing you all a few things that a beginner crocheter might need to know, a few stitches and techniques. Okay, I also want to let you know that this is my first tutorial and my camera has acted up on me several times and I had to restart this several times. All right, so first what we're going to do, typically when you are reading a pattern or watching a tutorial to start a project, you may need a foundation chain. So we're going to start there. Also, my light has died. So if this looks dark, I do apologize. I'm gonna try to get this together next time. I have to complete this. So for your foundation chain, you're gonna start with a slip knot. And that consists of you grabbing the end of your yarn, pulling it around your fingers to where it creates this loop. Let me see, get that into focus. Okay, you're going to create a loop, and then you take your hook and you pull the yarn through that loop or that circle, that ring, and then you pull it tight. Okay, let me do that again because I know that was blurry. Around your fingers, and you take that yarn and pull it. You can do it however you need to, but get that yarn through that circle and pull it. That is your slip knot. Let me do it one more time. Wrap it around your fingers. The circle does not need to be super big. I just do that for you all's benefit so you can see. But you're gonna take your hook, grab the yarn, and then you got your two ends, and you're gonna hold that and pull that loop to close it. That's your slip knot. Don't pull it too tight. You're gonna need some room for your hook to move around. All right, so you're gonna pull that tail to the side, and you're gonna start your chains. Go around the hook, pull through, and that is a chain. Around the hook, pull through. That's two. This is how I do it, like naturally. And teaching you, you can hold the foundation chain here. Go around your hook, pull through. Around the hook, pull through. I'm going to do a few more of these. Typically, if you're making something, it is very important to count your chains. I'm not doing that right now because we're not actually creating anything. But this is a foundation chain. To go back, we're going to go back down this row and we're going to do it with single crochets. Okay, so to do that, a single crochet, you have your yarn on the hook here, then you have the first chain and then the second chain. You're going to skip the first one where it's coming out of and go directly into the second one, straight in there. All right, go around the hook, pull it through the loop, and go again. Go in, which is kind of tight. I actually did the tension a little too tight for this size hook. But you're gonna go through, pull through, go in, pull through, and these are single crochets. Go in, pull it through. You got two on there, go around and pull it through. And we're going to do that all the way down. And this is going to be your first row. I actually did this way too tight. You should not struggle that much to get inside of there. I could have used a smaller hook as well. But I can't afford to stop again. I can't even tell y'all how many times this thing shut down on me. So this is the last one. At the end, especially on the foundation chain, it gets a little weird because of that knot right there, but it's just going to go in the same way, pull it through. You got your two on there, and boom, there you go. And this is your, so you got your foundation chain, and this is your first row of single crochet. Usually you're going to need to chain a certain amount of crochet and then turn your work to go back down the other row. So what we're going to do, because the next one we've done singles, we're going to do half double crochets going up the other side. For that, you're going to chain one. Okay, and turn. All right, so now it's flipped backwards. Usually you're going to skip the chain that the work is actually coming out of. So skip that little corner chain and go directly into the next one. This is actually considered the first crochet, the first chain, the first stitch. For half double, that requires you to go around the hook, go through, pull through. You got 3 on the hook. Go around and pull through all 3. This is half double. All right, so you go around, through, pull through, around, pull through all 3. Half double crochet, around, through, pull through. All right, around, pull through all 3. We're going to do these all the way down. Half doubles. As you crochet more, you will get your own rhythm. You will figure out your own form of how you want to hold your hook and your yarn. I probably could use some work. I know I look at other people's and I think mine looks weird, but it works for me. And now we are almost to the last one. The last one gets a little tricky because of how the yarn is positioned, how tight that end piece is, but that is the chain. Go around. You're going to probably take a little bit of, go through, pull through, and then go through all 3. Boom. And that make sure you go into that very last one. It is easy to miss it sometimes if you're not paying attention or moving too fast, because this will create a nice clean edge. That is what you want on all of your projects, a nice clean edge. So the next thing, so we've done singles, we've done half double. Now we're going to do double crochets going up the other side. So you're going to chain 1, chain 2, turn it. Okay, so what you're going to do is for a double crochet, you go around, through, pull through. You got 3 on there. Around, pull through 2, around, pull through 2. Boom. Double crochet. Around, through, pull through, around, pull through 2, around, pull through 2, around, pull, go through, pull through, around, pull through 2, pull through 2. These are your double crochets, and we're going to do them all the way to the end. Through, pull through, go through 2, go through 2. Let's go. I hope you all are getting this. I know it may be confusing. I hope I'm not moving too fast, but you know y'all can stop it and rewind it and pause it, whatever you need to do. All right, so we're getting to the end of the row. Is this the last one? Yes. All right, so just make sure you're seeing it. Around, go through 2, pull it through, around, pull through 2, around, pull through 2. Now you have completed your double crochets. All right, got your nice clean edge. What we're going to do is chain 3, because after double there is something called a treble, which is essentially 3. You're going to chain 3 and then you're going to turn. All right, and now we're going to go back down. You're going to go around, around. You do it twice. Okay, for the treble crochet, around, around, boom. You're going to go through and then pull it through. Around, go through 2, around, go through 2, around, go through 2. Treble crochet. See that little space? The more chains, or the longer the chain or the crochet, the more space it gives. The smaller ones are tighter, as you can see. I'm gonna go over that a little bit more in a second. So to do this again, around, around, through the chain or through the stitch, pull it back through. You got 4 on the hook. Go around, pull through 2, go around, pull through 2, go around, pull through 2. These are treble crochets. Let me grab some more yarn. Back into focus. Okay. Around, around. Boom, boom. Again, the more you do this, the faster you will get and the more natural it will feel. And it's not anything that you have to rush. There you go. There you go. Around, around, through, pull through, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. We're almost at the end. Around, around, around. Do it again. This is the last one. Get through there. Oh, that was much easier. Pull it back through. Go around. Go through 2. Go through 2. Go through 2. And that is all. This is what we did. A little patch here so we can see, and if you ever need to pause in what you're doing, just pull that yarn through and that will hold your space. Just be careful to not slide it back through. That way it'll hold it. So what we did a foundation chain here, and then we did a row of single crochets, and then we did half double, we did double, and then we have our trebles up here. Like I explained before, the smaller the stitch, the tighter your project will be, the tighter it will close. So if you're doing something, maybe making something that you don't want to be see-through, smaller stitches would be better. Something that you don't mind so much, trebles. There you go. All right, I hope this was helpful. I'm so glad I was able to get through it this time. Yeah, I promise the tutorials will get better. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me. Please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. And I will see you all on the next video.